Okay, now the cryptocurrency space has one very adorable exchange. I mean, the name Bitpanda, it's just super cool, super cute. What was the inspiration behind the name Bitpanda?
Basically, we had a different name before, but as we wanted to expand in a more global aspect, we had to change the name to something that's worldwide unique and basically the same. So Panda in every language is literally the same. Bit for the crypto industry. That's basically the story behind it. We founded it, the founders founded it 5 years ago as a broker platform. Back in the day, the idea was to have an online shop for cryptocurrencies, and we evolved now to over 170 employees based in Austria with over 1 million customers centralized in Europe. And we're now here today in Turkey to make sure to check out other countries as well of interest to us. And there might or might not be an interesting announcement on stage from our CEO and co-founder tomorrow morning.
I hope so. Bitpanda, as a lot of you guys already know in Europe, is a very credible exchange. And they're the best thing to come out of Austria since Red Bull. Do you like Red Bull?
True that, actually. True that.
Red Bull is nice.
That's a good statement there.
And seriously, Bitpanda, you can't get more adorable than that. I mean, just the name itself, it just oozes coziness, you know what I mean? You just know your coins are going to be safe, because there's some big fluffy fat panda guarding them, you know what I mean?
Absolutely true.
But, so, as an American, I actually signed up for your site, and I wasn't able to use it. Do you guys have any plans on expanding into the American market?
No. Very strict.
This conversation is over.
No, but I can give you reasons for that.
Say that again?
There are many reasons for that, very obvious reasons. So the US is a huge market, and with Coinbase, we have someone there that fills most of the market space already anyhow. For us to go into this is a lot of effort, and since we are fully compliant within the European regulations, opening up the American market with the SEC there, it's a big task. And before we do that, we have still a lot of things to do here in Europe to make sure that we deliver our high quality and high security to the countries in Europe and expand from there to build up the empire.
So I think my next question would be, are you fully AML KYC compliant?
So I don't know if you know, but since January, the new AML5 regulation came out on the market, especially for the crypto scene. We were ready for the AML5 before it even hit the market. So from day one, we played it fully by the books, went to the regulators, asked them what we need to comply to. There was actually not really something they could give us. So we said, you know what, long-term plan, let's stick to the banking, KYC and AML. Know your customers and anti-money laundering, and with that we're driving really well.
Well, that's fantastic. I can tell you a lot of exchanges, some exchanges who shall remain nameless, they are not AML KYC compliant. And I can tell you that the New York Financial Commission, they love companies who take the initiative to get fully regulated even before they're forced to. And we, as an American, I have a tremendous amount of respect for companies like Bitpanda, companies that know and look towards the future and know that in order for them to expand, they have to be fully compliant with not only regulations in America, but in Europe and GDPR compliance. Can we talk a little bit about that? Because I have no idea what the connection is between GDPR and exchanges, but a lot of people have been talking about that.
Yeah, so GDPR in general is the topic means that we need to know who the people are, and we as a company have a lot of information and data on our customers, and we can't leak that. So we need to protect this information, we need to protect our users, and this is what the GDPR is there.
Okay, so a lot of people are talking about the connection between GDPR and exchanges. Can you go in a little bit of detail about that for me?
Yeah, sure. So GDPR generally means protecting the data of the users that we have. So as an exchange and as a broker platform, we have a lot of personal information due to the verification process, and it is our task to protect this information to not leak and get out there, as you can, as it shouldn't be, because I don't want anyone else to have my data. So we are fully compliant and very strict with that. On top of that, because you mentioned the American market before, Bitpanda is not only an exchange, it started as a broker service, and we not only do crypto, but we also move into other digital asset classes by digitizing, for example, precious metals, which is really an interesting topic to take something, fractionize it, and offer it to the people for a very low entry amount to start investing and taking charge of their personal investments.
That's fantastic. Could you go in a little bit more detail about that? What kind of precious metals, what kind of things you guys are doing?
Sure. So if you look at the Austrian market, for example, if I want to buy physical gold, I either go to the bank or to a merchant, right? I go there, say, okay, the smallest amount I can pay is a gram of gold, and there we pay over 50% fees on top, which is just ridiculous.
Damn, did you hear that? Over 50% fees.
And
How's that even like?
And I can promise you, in other countries, it's gonna be roughly around the same because it's the smallest amount that you can buy. We said, hey, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry, but take it. A bar, we buy bars, store them in a huge vault in Switzerland, and then we just digitize them. So we have physical precious metals stored, and I as a customer can start investing starting from €1, getting a fraction of a gram of precious metal, which means this opens up vastly new options for us. And precious metals is the first step for us to move into digitizing other asset classes.
Okay, in terms of proving these reserves, is there a system for doing that?
Absolutely, we get audited on a very regular basis.
Are you audited by an independent third party like PricewaterhouseCoopers?
Yeah, it's one of the big four. Honestly, I can't tell you which one, but it's one of the big four.
Okay, that's good to hear. Sounds like you guys are doing everything right. May I ask where you guys are located?
We're based in beautiful Vienna, named most livable city in the world for the thick time in a row, something like this. Crazy.
I lived in Vienna for a little bit. Ich bin ein Klavierspieler. Yeah,
really?
gelebt in Maria-Hilfer-Straße, like I said. I can't say it, Maria-Hilfer-Straße.
Your pronunciation is so funny.
Because Austrians sound weird, man, you know?
They do. They always sound very angry to other people, I imagine. But we're a nice bunch of folks, you know.
Food is freaking amazing, by the way.
It is. What's your favorite dish? And don't say fucking Wiener Schnitzel.
Oh, you just took away my only thing to say.
Oh, come on. That's so typical.
But you know, sauerkraut, how do you say it?
Sauerkraut.
Yeah. They talk like this to people from Vienna, like, ich komme aus Österreich.
Okay. Literally we say, ich komme aus Österreich. It's a very nice country.
He's lying. They say it like the way I'm saying
No, but there is one small group of people, when they start speaking, you can't understand. It's like, ja, grüß euch, ich würde gerne Sauerkraut haben.
So
I don't understand shit.
When I turned 18, my first vote in California was for Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I voted for him just because I thought it would be cool. What part of where he's from, does he have that kind of like accent we're talking about? Because what's up with his accent? It's totally messed up.
Not that strong, but if you look at Austria, it's, compared to the rest of the world, it's a very, very small country. So we have, I think, like 10, 11 different dialects. No, he's from Styria.
Styria. Steiermark. Okay, cool. Anyways, dude, I'm going to let you get back to your foosball. I heard that you guys have a competition going on.
Yeah.
What's happening?
With the competition, generally, this is just, we know that the Turkish people like their soccer, so we said, you know what, let's bring it on, let's challenge them. And if you win, you can sign up and get some money from us, which is really cool.
Did he just say money?
Yeah. But before I go into deeper, check out Eric, our co-founder who's floating around somewhere. Is going to speak tomorrow, and he has something nice to share to the public.
Very cool. Super, Alter.
Yeah, makes more sense than after you hear what he has to say tomorrow.
So I also learned something in German. Tell me if I'm saying it right. Kannst du mir die Flasche aufmachen, bitte? Wait, is it too much? Wait. Kannst du mir die Flasche aufmachen, bitte? Is that better?
It is better, yeah, but it sounds a little like you want the woman to do it, you know, for a deeper conversation.
Hey, Frau, kannst du mir die Flasche aufmachen, bitte?
Way too dominant.
Too dominant?
For you guys, it literally means, can you please open the bottle for me? I mean, this is a very manly thing to say.
Yeah, I learned it. So, dude, it was very nice to meet you again.
Thanks very much.